This video is about auxiliary storage for personal computers. The very first type of auxiliary storage used for a personal computer back in the late 70s was cassette tape. Very slow and very air prone. When I first purchased a Commodore 64 back in the very early 1980s, I had a choice between cassette tape and a Commodore 1541 disk drive that ran 5 1/4 inch floppies. So I chose that 5 1/4 inch disk drive for my auxiliary storage back in the old days. I believe there was even a larger disk, floppy disk, that was used before the 5 1/4 inch. The 5 1/4 inch soon evolved to a 3 1/2 inch. And keep in mind, at this time in the late 70s, early 80s, we had no hard drives on our personal computers. Our very first hard drive came in the early 80s, and 10 megabytes. And today, by comparison, 1 terabyte is common. A terabyte is common for auxiliary storage hard drive size today. We also use streaming tape for backup. I know the school that I happen to work at uses a streaming tape as a backup for their hard drive. In case something goes bad with the hard drive, they can simply get a new hard drive and dump everything on the streaming tape back to the hard drive in a matter of minutes. Some people might consider using DVDs for auxiliary storage, and it's okay. I wouldn't recommend it, but it can be done. Some people might even use a flash drive for some extra auxiliary storage. And certainly today people are using the cloud as a place to store data that they can easily access and use later on. Just a small note here, memory cards are not really auxiliary storage for PC. They're really used to provide more storage for devices like a video camera than what that video camera came with when you purchased it. So a memory card is often what we use to move data from the video camera into the PC, but the memory card really isn't storage for a personal computer. Now, there are common concerns, always common concerns when it comes to storage. The most common concern is backup. And I would say today, to back up data, you want to use an external drive to back up data, an external hard drive. Some people might use a flash drive to back up. It's okay. Some people might use DVD to back up, and some people might even use the cloud as a form of backup. Another concern is more storage. I need more storage for my personal computer. Well, the best answer, the best solution to that is to buy another hard drive, external drive. A flash drive could be used as more storage. Even a DVD could be used as more storage. But again, because these devices aren't actually connected to your computer, when you want to access data from a flash drive or DVD, it takes a little bit of time. Some people might even consider the cloud for more storage. And finally, the next concern would be, how do you transport or move files around? The easiest way to do that would be with a flash drive and DVD.